Okay, we're live. Welcome everyone to JimmyCraft. As you can see, well, I've been doing some mining. My entire house happens to be built above this insane cave system. I added a room here in my nice little house here. Um, you know, Otherwise it's business as usual. I actually just went mining and got a silk touch book. So we're actually going to go over here and enchant this pickaxe. And I should probably name it something like, nah, it needs to be a cool name. Something that will strike fear into the hearts of the ores that I'm mining or something. So, let me go back here. How about... What's something that destroys stone, and sounds scary? Or the Jimmy pick. When you can't sound serious, always go for comedy. Well, that was 5 enchant. What the heck? My anvil's just... Ow. My anvil's just destroyed. That's weird. Do they usually do that? Because that happened with my last anvil. One second. Shit. But yeah, I've got plenty of food, loads of iron, and everything's going pretty well. And one other thing. This is not your usual SMP. No. This SMP is the JimmyCraft SMP, meaning that since I am a software developer, there are a few added bonuses that help with the plot. So, I, being the great scientist that I am, have perfected the process of teleportation. Allow me to demonstrate. Let's say that I am over here, and I can't find my way back to my house. I mean, look, there's so many places my house could be. My house could be there or there. Who knows where it is? Probably not over there. Well, I can use this, the space anchor. Now, the space anchor is anchored to a specific point in space. One click with the space. Once it's anchored, you only need one click with the space anchor. And then you're instantly transported to that location. Now, one might ask, Jimmy, how did you make this great scientific discovery? How did you perfect teleportation? Well, the answer is right through this trapdoor, which I'm not going to open. Later episode, my friends. Now, obviously, you saw from the stream title, this is called Remodeling. So, basically, I'm gonna need more space in this house. So I am going to expand this room. I'm going to make another room above it, and it's going to be really nice. So let's get started. And that is interesting. Looks like I might be going above ground. My base might just be an above ground base now. It's okay. And I did use a lot of my birch supply for that. As you can see, I was rather cheap with the materials, and these are just slabs, which I actually do think gives it a nice feel of being kind of more open, because if you have slabs for a ceiling, it's half a block taller and doesn't feel like it's just, it doesn't feel like you're going to bump your head on the ceiling all the time. So first we're going to figure out how big this needs to be. Gonna do a quick outline of the room. And in case you're wondering what this is, this actually goes to my mine, which is the best mine anyone could ever ask for. There's also thunder when you use a space anchor. That is a side effect of the teleportation. You see, breaking the barrier between different points in space-time creates a large electrical current, which, of course, tends to react with the electrical charges in the clouds, causing it to strike lightning. Fortunately, it is harmless. It does not have there are no harmful effects from the lightning, because it's not enough of a charge to actually cause any damage. So we're good. So I can tell you what is not going to make it into JimmyCraft recap is this long process. Oh, and it is almost night. And actually, before I continue this, I would like to point out one other item that I have on the server is proving the authenticity of an item. And basically, I have a command called /sign_item. And what it does is, it actually signs whatever item that you're holding and puts a date on it. And by attaching your username to the item, and you can also optionally add a message, it proves that, kind of owns it. And I actually was somewhat inspired by the NFT craze. I figured if people go crazy for these bogus, kind of like basically autographed version, which it's basically like a unique digital item that's really just a link, I thought, what if we did a similar thing in Minecraft? And since I don't want to code a blockchain into my game, I just added the ability to sign items and put a date on them, making it unique. Because while I could make another one I can only make another one today. If I wanted to go back tomorrow I could not make an identical pickaxe because the day would be different. So it may not be it may not guarantee that it's totally unique, but it does show that it was from a specific day. So it kind of allows you to show the history of an item because, you know, it's a permanent signature. Can't be erased. Well, I mean, it could. I guess it could be erased if you, like, crafted it in a crafting table, but it can't be forged, I should say. So here we have a problem. There's some warpedness there. I don't want to get rid of. There. So we'll put some chests over there or something to cover it up. Now, obviously I need to get a ceiling before mobs just start pouring in here. And this time I'm going to make the ceiling out of probably crimson planks, because I've just got a ton of them. Lots of iron. Still only have 3 diamonds, yay. So I'm just gonna make some planks. That should be enough. It's probably too many. No. But, like, you know, my nether spawn is, like, right next to a ton of planks, and how can I not do that? You know, I should check. Is anyone watching my stream? Ooh, someone is watching my stream. Wonder who. And see, this is a nice field of planks, is that it would be like this if I used the regular blocks. Either that or I just have to make it higher, but it adds just the tiniest amount of room. And it just makes it, so it's not super claustrophobic. And that looks very nice. And of course I'd better put up some torches. Craft some more torches. I'm just gonna borrow that block of coal. I'm done with smelting for today. Can mine some more later. And I'll grab some torches. And put the coal that's left over in the chest. And all as well with my Minecraft world. And then I have a lot of dirt after doing this. So yeah, just make sure this whole area is very well lit, although I am going to chop down these walls fairly soon. But one thing I want to do first is actually clear out this ceiling space. And I'm actually going to add some trimming to this. Just like in a real house. And this will basically kind of add a bit of an just an interesting shape to the room. Hopefully. I mean, really, I'm not a designer. I'm a programmer. I'm a redstone builder. I'm not a designer. But I think it looks pretty great. And for the last thing, what should I do for the walls? I'm kind of thinking netherrack, but I'm not sure how that looks. I don't know, I kind of like it. And yeah, probably should not have placed these torches because they've all got to go. I don't know, I like it. The Jimmy pick. Nice. You know, I should also sign the sword. You see, I can also attach a note. My first sword. I think. Pretty sure it's my first sword. But yeah, I think the sign item thing. It seems like you might not be super useful, but honestly, I think it's gonna be super handy and popular. And maybe in like the next episode or something, I will actually start doing some commerce with other players. Now that I've unlocked the secrets of teleportation, I expect to make quite a few diamonds. Honestly, that's just the best. Like the wall, I didn't have enough material to rebuild the wall, and I could just like reach down here and just grab it. I also have these nice pants. They're in Breaking 3. I have this Aqua Affinity, Cursive Binding. I'm gonna prank some of those at some point. I would imagine being stuck with leather boots. And you know what else? Such a nice room as this. It needs something better than torch lighting. Okay, this is all the glowstone I have. A room such as this needs glowstone. Let's see. Oops. And you see, that is the trouble with holding space anchors in your hand, is it can get very unpredictable. Oh, it is late. Seriously. And I need to update player particles. Dang it. It's too easy to place down. Okay, so here. Okay, that actually works very well. So I think what I'm gonna do is go up here. Okay, I do have replay mod recording. Make sure I didn't forget to do that. By the way, I would like to say, you know, there is a if you want to keep up with like what's going on JimmyCraft, I know most people don't have time to watch streams. No one has time to watch a stream. So if you want to check out, I just think it's called JimmyCraft Recap. I post videos sometime after every episode, but also what you might not know is in addition to posting videos on my YouTube channel, I also have a podcast. And it's actually available on Apple Podcasts, working on Google Podcasts, so like whatever podcast app came with your phone. It's also on, you know, Stitcher, Spotify, that kind of thing. So, you know, it's not hard to find. But yeah, JimmyCraft Recap, basically all of this condensed into this really nice looking, you know, polished video. It's got shaders, it's got really nice, and yeah, I basically just talk about the current events, because, you know, a lot of times, you know, I know, okay, now, is this enough lighting? Also, does it matter, because I don't think anything can spawn. Let's see, you know, I'm going to Google this real quick. Light level for mob spawns. Okay, light level of 7 or less, and mobs start to spawn. It looks like. So, let's see. Okay. So it looks like it can get a little too dark in the corners, and mobs could potentially spawn. So I'm actually going to just punch out the corners. It would be really bad though if a creeper blew up the top of this. Because then I have to go get new glowstone, and that would be terrible. Might actually use all of the planks. Okay, nice. I love using teleport. Ooh, no, that does not look good. Otherwise, it's this nice, cool looking lighting. And, server light. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No mob spawns. I'm not sure if they'd spawn anyway because of that. You know, it's slabs, but just want to make sure. And, oh, man, this room looks good. Like, just the roof, the walls, this cool lighting. My only complaint is that I wish I could, like, I wish there were glass slabs so I could just put one right there. But otherwise, man, this ceiling especially looks really cool. Yeah. Going to put away my building materials. And all that. Also, I'm going to check out... Okay. So much iron. Nice. And another thing I want to do is... Probably should have kept out some of that dirt. Yeah, I've kind of got a garden thing going on here. But I want sort of a natural looking walkway, I guess. That kind of extends out here and is full of, I don't know, some kind of plant. You know what? I'm thinking wheat. I want my walkway to actually be functional and be made of, like, edible food. But I do want the outsides of it maybe to be made of sweet berries. Although, I don't know. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to do a flower garden with this. Because I think that would be the best looking thing. So, just run through here. And actually, I'm going to make some bone meal because I think... No, it actually cannot. So, the hard thing is going to be getting grass on here. Now, for those of you who, I don't know, don't play Minecraft that much or kind of new, grass does not grow naturally. It occurs naturally in the world when it's generated, but just placing down dirt will not actually grow grass. Okay, there are a lot of monster noises. I don't know where they come from. Also, this is kind of loud. So, there are a lot of... Man, I love how the front looks with all of the trees. They've really grown. Actually, you know what? This right here. Thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. For this video and the recap, maybe. Nah, this video's thumbnail. I don't know, who needs a stream thumbnail? I'll pick something else. But that'll be the one for that and the podcast art. For sure is gonna be that. Okay, now. This is going to be difficult. I'm going to have to get some grass. Now, I wonder, can I? Yes. Now, generally speaking, you shouldn't use a pickaxe to mine dirt. It's slow and just generally unadvisable, but Silk Touch is hard to get, man. Okay, well, almost nighttime. Too bad I can't cheat and turn up the random tick speed. So I'd make this. Yeah, that would be cheating. But this is gonna look really good eventually. I've even got some sunflowers to plant there. Yeah, not much is gonna happen. Until I actually, have a lot of grass there. But I have no idea how long it'll take. I know grass spreading is fairly slow, so I'll get to some other stuff. Another thing I really want to tackle is this area. All the rest. Oh wait, you know what? First I need stairs. But this area does not look good. And I wonder what I can use. I might have to go to. I'm thinking actually. Let's see. I'm thinking. Cut this out because it looks weird. And honestly, I'm thinking dark oak. There's a lot of that. Less. Oh man, still don't know what to chop this with. 1 second. That is so embarrassing. Let's see. Okay, so mushroom blocks. Drop 0 to 2 mushroom items. Once again, silk touch. It's a good thing. I have this. Oh, and I've already gotten back most of the levels I spent on this too, so it's just great. It feels so wrong to mine this with a pickaxe, but I mean, I happened to find a dungeon with a silk touch book, got super lucky, but I don't have the enchanting stuff. To do this properly, so this is how it has to be. Okay, so I think I can use this as the wall and use the stem as floor if there is enough. And I'm kind of just a little bit random with building materials, like, whatever's on hand, whatever's around, I'll just use that. But I think my house is going to look pretty good, all things considered, especially for a starter base. I mean, I'm not green or anything, but, honestly, though, I think my streams are getting more entertaining. I think this is a lot better than the first one. That one was just bleh. Ooh, and so you see this is what I mean. I guess you can spread diagonally too. That's good. So whenever there's like a random tick, the grass can spread. So it's kind of weirdly distributed. But yeah, so oh, I don't have a lot of mushroom stem, do I? I may have to either get some more. There are a lot of mushrooms in this biome, or I may have to reconsider my building materials. Ah, but there's always more stuff I can chop down. And see, that's why I'm making the space anchors, is it saves time on stream. Okay. So first I'm just gonna rip out the entire floor, except for some critical components like the door. I'm just going to replace immediately. There we go. Minecraft doors, getting the orientation, it's not always easy. And I already can tell that I've probably underestimated the amount of stems I'll need, to say the least. But yeah, just ripping out the floor, which is a crucial part in any renovation project. And off to the forest. So whenever this is totally grassy, I'm going to use the bone meal on it to grow some plants, and I'm gonna try to get a lot of flowers, because no one wants just tall grass, do they? Or at least not me, because I have standards for my lawn thing. Okay, shouldn't need too much more. Keep using valuable tools on leaves. Oh, and I don't have any bones. Was that a witch? I think I heard a witch sound. Oh well, I'm pretty well armored. No, that's the wrong pickaxe. Which, come to think of it, might be why I have so few. Ooh, a pumpkin patch. This could be useful later. The only thing with pumpkins is, while they are food in Minecraft, they're like the hardest food ever. Because you have to make it into pie before you can eat it, because that makes sense. Thank you, Mojang. And I'm just gonna get a few more of these. I know I have a stack, well, over a stack of them. You never can be too careful. Honestly though, like, I'm so lucky in this world, which I'm usually not. Oh no, how do I get over there? It's so far. Nice. Because I'm usually so unlucky in Minecraft worlds, like just, you know, the RNG does not favor me. Ooh, can I swap out the stuff under the bed without? Nice. Make sure that didn't mess up my spawn. Thought the beds broke if you took out the thing under them. Oh well, not gonna question it. And now, the walls. Don't mine with the space anchor. Gonna put some of this in there. It seldom works out. Oh. I knew I should have enough iron for that. One interesting thing is, like, as I look through the GUIs, like, there's so many, like, hidden features related to the fact that this isn't just any server, this is JimmyCraft. And there's actually other stuff on here that is 100% top secret, but there's other stuff besides the SMP. Of course, this is, the direction you place this matters, so... Gonna be honest. You know what? I've solved it. We're going to have an open floor plan. Because I can't actually place anything there. Yes, that is the solution. Nice. Oh. Still got quite a bit more of that, which is good because I think it is what I will use for the ceiling. What's there? Oh, does that lead? Okay, that's the wall of that room. You know what? I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that room, but it's gonna be something, and that wall will be covered up. I've just decided. sometimes during planning, you have to, or during, building, you just have to change plans, and that's just how it is. It's interesting that campfires don't destroy items. Okay, so I've got this. It's all a bit Mario in here. Well, it has mushrooms. Super Mario Brothers has mushrooms. And that's it. But hey, I think it looks pretty great. Honestly, so far, I think the remodeling phase is almost complete, except this is a terrible place to put a bed, just in the middle of your house. Doesn't make any sense. So I'll put it right there. And last but not least, stairs. Well, here's our progress so far. I've got a nice entrance to the house, which I am going to put some bone meal on. And we don't want tall grass, because tall grass is really just a place for creepers to hide. So we don't want that, but we want kind of like this lawn type thing. But yeah, I'm not going to do any more of this until it's finished growing, but you kind of can get the idea of what that'll look like. And of course, in here we have the bricks, and we have the mushrooms. Actually, I hate mushrooms. Like, they taste terrible, but they look nice for everything else. You have this room, you have the mysterious trapdoor, which I will not open. You have the new bed placement for now, and you have this room up here. And you know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll put like a workbench here. Like, what if I... See, that'll be something in the future. So that concludes my stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Soon I'm gonna have the JimmyCraft recap episode out, so keep a lookout for that. Even though, actually, if you watched this, there's not really a point. It's mostly for the people who don't have time to watch this. But still, thanks for watching. I'm Jimmy, and I will see you later.